Does it say we're live yet?
Yeah.
There we are. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Magic Hour with myself, Stephanie Siren, and Anna Stone. Oh, over
Hello.
here.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Sorry.
everyone. And tonight, we're going to be talking about just like a few updates of what we're doing and where we're at on our path tonight. And then we're going to jump right into psychic readings for
Right.
everybody.
Yeah. So it might be shorter than normal, but more time spent on readings because we're going to talk about, well, first of all, let me say that Stephanie's new class is going well, right? Yeah. I was there last night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My new class is going well, and I'm hoping that other people will want to join as soon as they are able. But it's every Wednesday. I'm doing Magic Wednesdays, and it's in my hot pink temple, is what I call it. And
Silly.
it's on my
Yeah.
website, and what we do is we learn alchemy, we learn the universal laws of magic, the 12 universal laws of just energetics,
Yeah. We
and
did an
then how
episode on
to
that, right? Didn't we?
we did,
One of our
yes.
first ones, I think, was on the 12
Mhm.
universal laws. Yeah. And yeah, so you guys, if you're curious, check that out. It's like way in the back, in the front. But yeah,
Right,
what else
it's
are
like
you doing?
one of our first ones. Oh, and then I teach solo, and then we'll do coupled later on, but solo sex magic.
Mhm.
Which teaches your body how to calibrate energy and also release what isn't serving.
Right on.
So, yeah, it's a pretty wonderful practice when you get into it and understand it.
Right. Yeah. So I graduated. Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
did.
did.
Graduated early somehow. Um, yeah. And they're like, we're saving you money. And I'm like, but I wanted to write a longer paper. Seriously. Um, yeah, and then I published my last paper. So that's
Right.
there, out there. Uh-huh. And it's gotten reads like a lot already. So that's
Well, it's
crazy.
quite interesting. What's it about, Anna?
Funny that you asked, Stephanie. It's about, how we could look through. So traditionally, anybody in academia that studies anything that falls under the umbrella of paranormal or supernatural, even even if you want to recall, say something else and call it like anomalous, right? Um, that it discredits their entire body of work. Like anything they've done before or anything they do after, like basically gets, you know, like mocked or said it's like invalid or whatever. Um, so I don't give a fuck. How's that? Like, how's that for that? Like, I do not care. All right. So I don't care
I
if
love
you
that.
credit me or not because I'm a freaking girl anyways, and that's always been the case. So whatever. But on top of that, I already know that like the works I've published previously were with so many other people that have nothing to do with the occult that are world renowned scientists that their reputation is not able to be, kind of invalidated.
Tarnish.
So if
Right.
yeah, for you to do it to me would be having to do it to those people too, and that's just not gonna happen. So I knew that going into it. I strategically, like, well, I mean, I didn't, that's just how my life played out. But then I thought about it, like, and I was like, this is okay. So we can do that. So my paper is about, again, psychic ability. But at this time, I'm saying because of that stigma that we have with the supernatural term or paranormal term, that if we were to switch gears and maybe use the framework of quantum mechanics and quantum physics, specifically non-locality and quantum entanglement, that those two theories of quantum theory could possibly account for all of these experiences, and then it wouldn't be supernatural; it would be science. And now
Right.
we can't laugh about it. Now you gotta, like, take it serious. So my paper's about that. It's about how and I give examples of how it can be, like, how those things could possibly be possible if what we learn about
Right.
quantum fields is true, right? So, yeah,
Yes, exactly. And I
that's a lot
love
of
to
nerd speak.
actually
Yeah.
I love to refer back to quantum physics though every time when people are like, "Well, how is this, possible?" Or when they
Right,
ask me like how I experience the supernatural,
right.
like there's some outlandish things,
Well,
that we
I mean, if you
experience.
wanna talk about outlandish, quantum theory is outlandish as hell, like, compared to Newtonian, like, physics, right?
Right,
It's wild, like, um, you know, there's a lot of things that out there right now that are being discussed in academia that's a couple years ago, they would not have ever seen the light of day in that regard, but I'm glad that that narrative is changing, and I wanna be part of that. So,
yeah,
um, and I'm doing what I can to be that. But, so if that was confusing, what I said was basically in normal people speak, it means that this stuff isn't supernatural or like, out of the ordinary at all. It's actually part of
right,
just life, and, you know, it's not
mhm,
supernatural, it's natural. Um,
natural,
right,
right.
yeah. So, prove me wrong. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prove me wrong.
absolutely. I love that's your portion of it because I'm coming in on the other end over here with the spiritual because,
Right,
I'm doing a community-based thing here in Fresno, and I'm actually priestessing at the, Unitarian Universalist Church, but for the pagan program, which is very huge because, normally people who teach or lead pagan programs, we have to do it in quiet.
right,
We have to do it in a hushed tone. We don't
right,
do it outright, like in the community. And now
right.
this is something that's kind of pretty huge.
Well, it is
So,
big, that's because people are dumb and, like, I'm gonna say it. If you're, like, holding, like, some kinda hatred towards other religious practices that are not of your like, that of your own, then you're not a fucking religious person. End of story. Prove me fucking wrong, like, honestly. Like, you're
right.
not. You're a judgmental asshole, and you need to stop, because for reals, like, just because it doesn't jive with you doesn't mean like, you're privileged where you were born. Whatever ethnicity and whatever geographic location you were born in dictated your religious beliefs. So,
Hmm.
if you think for like, so and that's fact,
That
like,
is a
some people
fact.
can convert, but,
Absolutely.
like, yeah, so it's silly to think anyone's above anybody else, and it's silly to
Oh,
have any kind
right.
of hatred towards a different thing than what you practice because what? Like, that's just being an
Exactly.
idiot, like, you're just stupid at that point. I have
And
no sympathy for you.
I've already had so many people come up to me and hug me with tears in their eyes and thank
Right,
me for this service already.
right.
And so I know that I'm on the right path with that. And so I'm definitely serving that energy and feeling in home vibration doing so.
Right. Well, that's good, and that's what we were talking about a little bit last night in your class, and
Yes.
you joined in briefly. I was still at work, um, but yeah, like about, being in alignment with what you yourself, right? Not like what the
Right.
idea of what you think you're supposed to be doing because your parents told you or society told you or whatever, like what
Right. That's an
you
old
are drawn to do.
programming. Yeah.
Right,
Right. Because honestly, you're not going to be comfortable and you're not going to be happy and you're not going to be in alignment until you're living your actualized life, like who you
right.
really are.
Yeah, and that
And
can be
what you're
uncomfortable for a lot of people.
yeah. And actually, I was gonna say that as a priestess and a reverend, right now I'm single. And that's also a very interesting thing, like being out on the dating scene as
Right.
a person who is in this position.
Right.
Because now it's like it separates, the men from the boys, but
Right.
it
As
also
it should.
shows as it should, but it also shows me a lot of people's divisiveness with their thoughts still, like
The
society's
mental
div
gymnastics that they yeah. See, that's big. Like, the thing that really irks me about that is, like, people believe in God, but then they don't
Mhm,
believe in, like, other spiritual stuff. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how can you think that?
right,
There's a guy in the
right.
sky watching everything you damn do, yet, like, psychics aren't real or ghosts aren't real. Like, that's just make it make sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, how can you have
Right.
one and not have the other? That's cherry picking.
Right, right, exactly. So, so I actually have been doing this thing with my dating where I'm sitting in my muchness and being myself
Right?
and not moving fast and not moving from a source of scarcity. So
Right.
I'm not thinking like, "Oh my god, there's a limited amount of people," or "I have to find my person now," and I'm like not doing any of those things.
Right. Right. I mean,
You know?
dating sucks. It's really hard, especially these days, and I just saw an article that came out actually today about it, saying that on purpose, by the way, that these dating sites were purposely filtering shitty people to you.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I read that today. I was like, "Oh, yeah." So if you
Okay.
didn't pay for the service, and it has the option to pay, they would just give you the shitty people, people that have been complaining. I mean, like, that's what the article said. I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense." Like, that's like
Right? Wonderful.
but
Yeah,
honestly, scarcity is like,
it's
yeah,
so bad, and so it makes you make rash decisions or think you're in love when you're not, or
mhm,
think you have feelings that you don't, because really what you're doing is just creating risky behavior or pushing things and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone just so you feel something. And
or you're
that's
in your comfort zone.
right. And that either way, that's not love.
No,
That's
right,
just enjoyment of the dopamine kick, you know?
right. That's will shortly be followed by cortisol when that person ruins your life.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hello. Yeah,
definitely, right? And we
right.
don't none of us want the cortisol that comes
No,
with it.
our brains do because we're used to it, and now it's deficient, which is why it's so
Right.
uncomfortable to be patient, and why it's so uncomfortable to take things slow, and why it's so uncomfortable to not just jump back in to the same old patterns, and that's the challenge, right? Um,
Yes.
for anybody, I think, that is going through that, especially if you're middle-aged like us, um, but yeah, I got to get out of that situation, luckily, but yeah,
Well, and it's
it
an
was
odd
horrible.
place to be, you know, because it's like my children are grown. I'm an empty nester. You know, the decision to date is definitely my own, right?
Right,
And so, like, it's looking more for companionship, not for anybody to raise my kids, not for me to
right,
raise anybody else's, not for me to do anything but look for like an adventure buddy who could definitely like hang out with me on the level that I do spiritually and
right,
also with how oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambitious I am.
right. So those things are important. I think when we're younger, we overlook them a lot and we let them be substituted for other things. I don't know. But like I think the spiritual component of it and the ambition component are vital because otherwise you're going to have a imbalance of power, right? One person's going to say get resentful or have contempt. Y-
Well,
you
and
know,
I've also learned that empowered women like myself generally really intimidate men.
yeah, dude, I've heard that too, and I just don't get it. But like, okay,
I've
you know,
experienced it. I've experienced it like just because I will look at somebody and be forward and just like say like this is what I expect and this
right?
is what I
Oh,
feel and those are I would think those are normal things though because people aren't mind readers, you
you think, right?
know.
You think. And then they would say that. "You're scary. Hi. Hi, Lori. Oh, hey, guys. By the way, hi, everybody that's been saying hi in the chat.
Hi,
Hello."
everyone that's in the chat. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
We're gonna get started
Yeah.
soon, but we were just
Yeah.
talking about relationship statuses too. We're just
Right.
kind of on where we're
So
at. And so
right.
I just have to say that, like, we just had like a really big full moon for like relationships and stuff. And normally I would go and put a candle on the altar and like bend space and time basically and get what I want right away. But I've backfired too many times because I've realized that it's not for me right now. Like I need to not force it. And so instead, on that day, I went and I cleaned off my altar and I went and I venerated toward my deities and I cleaned it up and put more things on it for them. And like then redressed it and lit a
Right.
candle.
That's nice. That's nice. You
Yeah,
clear that energy off, you know,
yeah, and
out with old.
to show deity that my loyalty lies there because I am a
Yeah.
priestess. So of
Well, you
course
have to
that's my
first and
yeah,
foremost.
that's
Yeah.
my primary relationship,
Yeah.
is to serve deity and spirit,
Right.
source
Yeah.
energy.
So, and then okay, so my degree, like, can I tell the title of it? Okay, so I just graduated,
Yeah.
right? For those of you guys that weren't here, I just graduated finally. Finally, it was
Yes.
actually a surprise. I found out a week ago today that I was done with my program. So I now have a Master of Art, second Master of, and this one's Master of Arts in Consciousness and Transformative Psychology with a specialization in philosophy and religion.
I love it. Yay!
Yeah. I'm super
Yeah,
stoked on it. But yeah, so that sounds pretty heavy. I like it.
I think it's pretty
Very
awesome.
academic. Yeah, no, I love it a lot. I'm super stoked on it, but now I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know, but thanks. So yeah, so now it's just working on that PhD this whole time that I've also been concurrently enrolled in the program. But I don't know if I want to keep up with psychology. I don't know, man. I feel like I learned it all.
Oh man, you are the psychologist of our group.
I
Like,
just, I mean, I don't know. Probably, I probably will still maybe spirit, like spiritual psychology, right? Like so.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I do spiritual counseling. Why can't you do the same?
Right. Oh, I don't
You
wanna
know?
counsel nobody. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You hear how I talk, right? I am not the person to come
Actually,
to.
that's very needed.
Yeah, like,
That's why I come to
I'm not
you.
nice enough, I
Like,
don't think.
oh,
I think I'm
Anna's gonna
too
give me the
intolerant.
truth.
Right. Like, if you wanna get told off, if you wanna get
Right?
then I'm your girl, but if you really
You
are
know
looking
what?
for
That's
some
my
credit
brand
here, it's not
though.
me. Definitely not me. I'm grabbing my cards. Dang it. Okay.
Okay, and yeah, hi everyone. Get your questions ready in the
Okay.
chat. We're
Yeah,
so ready to
go ahead.
answer.
Yeah, so,
And also about anything that we're offering to right now, any witchcraft questions you might have on hand
right.
that we haven't answered, any questions about the full moon, the new moon, um, questions about
Lottery
any of
numbers, just kidding. Just kidding.
it.
No, no. Okay, I don't do questions about ex-boyfriends. Number 1, I'm not gonna tell you if your ex is gonna get back with you because I don't care. There's that, okay? Second of all, no fertility questions or health questions or legal questions because I don't wanna get sued. But anything else goes. Yeah, but, like, honestly, your ex is your ex for a reason, unless you did something really dumb and, like, broke up with the perfect person because you were a jerk, then I'm not gonna answer the question. You know what I mean? But that's
Oh,
it. Anything else is free. Right.
I also offer remote healing while sitting here for anybody who wants it.
Okay. Uh, uh,
Okay, let's
okay.
start.
Okay. See. Thanks, guys, for the congrats. I'm proud of myself. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
we're
so where we
gonna
got?
answer
Wanna make more
questions.
money. Yeah. Mm, okay.
Okay, I think I see Tracy's first after the
Tracy,
app.
are you in a certain field now? Are you trying to figure out the field? Is that what you're saying?
Tracy, I see buildings and I see a hard hat, but I see like somebody surveying things.
Okay.
Um, yeah, like an engineer or something, or going over blueprints.
Something that requires by the book, like instructions. Like, I don't know, I got the Hierophant, that was something like a traditional, um, a male traditional role. I don't know why that's coming up. Like something that, women
Wow.
don't do a lot. What's that mean? Oh, yeah,
Tracy,
that requires strength and yeah, weird. Okay, I got the builder's card. What the hell is that about? Right? Oh. And hang on. This one is the hangman. So
You don't have to have a college degree to make blueprints. You just need to
Oh,
go
you
to
sure
school.
do? My uncle did that. Yeah, no, you have no college degree. Well, first
Yeah,
of all,
no,
you don't
you
need
just
that
get
for that,
certificated in AutoCAD. That's what I did. You could do that,
but
Tracy.
what are you trying like, I maybe you should go maybe that's what it's saying, like, by the book, instructions, instructions in, like, a male-dominated role. Let's see. Oh, oh, yeah, it's like some field that, like, men dominate, like, completely, like, this is all the cards I'm getting are masculine energy cards, so I don't know. Maybe you have that personality type that would be able to penetrate that. I did that in science. I think the only girl working in the morgue. you know, like at
There was one of
18.
2 girls working in the, AutoCAD blueprint, lab, so, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you
So,
you can totally do it too, and then you would go out in the field and look at blueprints and show them where things
oh,
go, and
and also there's a free. Oh, okay.
let me address that actually,
Yeah.
Tracy.
Okay.
It says, "I am open." Here, wait, there we go. I am open, going through spiritual awakening as well. Was my dream last night spiritual? Okay, so let me tell you something. A lot of you guys are going to be experiencing spiritual awakenings now. We are in a time now where it's just popping up left and right, and especially with the more stress and stuff that we go through and trauma on the daily, it's just going to keep happening. It doesn't mean that everybody's job is to be a spiritual worker.
Mhm.
And believe me when I say that you definitely don't want the calling of spiritual work if you can help it, because it is all encompassing and it is completely.
So
Would you
you,
agree, Anna?
yeah, yeah. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, I don't think you can do it unless you've had severe trauma yourself. So if you're not a
Yeah,
traumatized person, don't. I wouldn't do it.
yeah, I agree.
I don't know, man. Like that's.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it because every other day I'm going, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really bad. Like some of it's
You
really
know,
a
or
lot.
like, you have a vision take you over,
Yeah,
that's always
always
fun.
bad stuff. Always.
It's always stuff that like you don't want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, really
Um,
don't.
right,
Or
right. And
see.
then you
Absolutely
get
not.
anxiety attacks from it.
Right. I saw a question that
Hey,
I
baby.
just got. Marisol. Marisol, your
Okay.
question about death doula. Yes. Like actually this is this is something that you would be able to um really tap into your intuition and use to your benefit. Like and provide some comfort to the people that you're assisting transition over and like their families. Definitely.
That was this one. Okay.
Yeah.
You felt pulled to that one.
Yeah, I did. I saw it and I just had to look it up. And yeah. So yeah, because I feel like you have a really strong like somebody that watches over you. Like I'm not sure if it's a guide or if it's an ancestor or something, but like there's somebody that is like with you all the time and that would be able to help you for this process. Like you have like a strong connection with another, like the other side that would give you information necessary, helpful to the person transitioning, if that makes sense. I feel like you've already I feel like this is like a not the first lifetime you'd be doing it either. Like that's a bit of thing before. Yeah. You have a lot of compassion and empathy. But like the warning here is to be careful that you don't let that weight of all that um the sorrow and stuff that accompanies that position, that profession, get on you. You really have to be very careful with your mental hygiene and your spiritual hygiene. Yeah. Oh,
Now
I'm
I
glad
don't
it
know
makes
if
sense.
for you, Marisol, I don't know, but I do know that this is a message, and I've got somebody's grandmother who is like really like screaming in my ear about a tortilla press making corn tortillas, and she's very insistent that it's corn. And she keeps showing me the press, and she's sitting here by me, plump woman, and her hair goes to here like in a bob, but it's gray. And she's got an apron on, and she's very much by my side. So, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but the color even is off right here.
Yeah, I see that. This
Yeah.
literally, like, this is, the river Styx, like, literally, like, ferrying souls over.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that would be, uh, I guess maybe kind of like what you're supposed that would be fulfilling a purpose for you, looks like. So, I'm glad that you're saying it makes sense. Okay. Appreciate that feedback. Hopefully that helps. Okay. So, is it Tracy now? Oh, I'm going through spiritual
Wait,
awakening.
wait, 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 wait.
Oh, right.
Firefly magic.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, what will
Mr.
the
J.
upcoming energy from Mr. J towards me?
What does that
I
mean?
think you.
Oh, let's see, looking at you in a way like that you have some special power over him. I don't know what that means, but some kind of power dynamic.
Oh
And
yeah,
you're
definitely picked
mysterious.
up on this little like naughty like power play thing going on there.
Yeah. And that you're mysterious. I don't know. Like
Um,
you have the moon energy here. I don't know, man. Let's see. Oh, what was that? Shut this off. Yeah, but I feel like, I mean, do you know this person? Like, I feel like it might be a bit of a player.
Right, but I think they're both in it for the play.
Okay. Okay, then. Yeah. Nothing. I don't feel like it's serious. Like, because I feel like
Right,
he has
it's not
other people.
serious
He has
energy.
other, like, two other chicks on the side. I'm seeing. Sorry. That's what I've seen, though. I got 3 cups and 3 of pentacles and 3 of swords. So I'm going to say probably other ladies as well. So have fun with it, I guess. Yeah.
Right. As long as
Yeah.
your headspace is good, have fun with it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a power differential here. I don't know what that means, but I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
So power. Mhm.
Oh,
But
this
okay,
next one I'm gonna give to you
which one is
because
it? Oh,
women five.
that's legal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've answered this one for her, but she wanted to ask you, but
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Okay. If I see something, I'll let you know. But I don't want to.
okay.
Man. Okay. What's that question? Okay. Oh, I don't. No way. I'll know them now. I don't do. Like I don't know. Know that unless I heard it. So it says stalled right now. Like I don't know what's going on with that. It's stalling. It's like stuck.
Who?
It's not I mean, this
Oh,
question.
this. Okay.
Yeah, I see that right now. The energy's stuck. I don't know what that means. And you need to be patient. That's literally what I just got. That right now it's stuck. It doesn't maybe look like it's like maybe it seems like it's really far off or you don't know when, but you need to be patient. Which would mean, I guess, if you were going to extrapolate a meaning from that, it would be that be patient because you'll get it. But like, it's just saying be patient. So if you want to take it further than that, you could argue that it meant that. See. Well, yeah, I don't know how much. I have no clue about that, but I do see that I think it'll be less than what you were hoping for. I don't know. because I got the defeat card. So like that, you know. But I don't do legal, like I said. So don't even listen to me. It's like I don't do legal. I'm against it for the reasons like that are obvious, right? Like because it's gonna have an outcome, right? Like, and I don't want to ever give someone's hopes up that and then that come crashing down like that. So you're fine. Good.
Okay.
But I did this justice card though. So I mean I got justice. So gonna get justice. Taking a while, be patient. That's what I got.
Yeah,
Got it.
justice is coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
like it's gonna take a minute, but just be patient. Okay. Sorry, girl. All right, what's
I
next?
Stephanie, did you like Yes, I did. I loved it actually. It was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
But when I had my spiritual awakening, that came to an end.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how cat is
let's
really spiritual.
Yeah, cat's not spiritual. It was fun though. It was a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Okay. So
Yeah. Should I reach out to my ex now?
no. Why? Why
Oh,
would you
here
want
we
to?
go. Okay. I just finished Reiki 3 and 4 master. Do you see me working in energy healing?
Oh,
Thanks. Congrats. Way to go.
thank you.
Okay.
Congrats. Appreciate it.
And
Okay. So I already have an answer for this because I just got hurt. I
mm-hmm,
just got told it. So
mm-hmm.
yes, but like your doubt in yourself is paralyzing. Like that you need to like really whatever fear, like there's some fear, like you don't feel sure about it. Like why would you not feel sure about it? Like you did the things, right? You took the classes, you did the things, like you passed those things. So like stop with the scared mindset about like not like I'm not sure what that's about, but like that's what I heard right away is like you need to be more about it. Like about yourself, your
And
ability, your own self.
yeah, and also I'm being prompted to tell you that now is the time. Period. Like there's no such thing as tomorrow or yesterday. It's just right now. So just
Yeah,
do the thing. Don't even think about it. Just do it. All the plans that you've had for this like business that you want to have, it's in your favor.
right. Yeah. See, yeah, like definitely it's you should be doing that. Like but like yeah, have more faith in yourself. Like you're good. You're good at it. So
Mhm.
believe that. Like it's important. Okay, where we at?
Okay. Let's see. So, should I reach out to my ex? No, never. Never reach out to your ex people.
No, don't do it. I mean, again, that's going backwards, man. We go forwards.
Okay, let's see. Will I find out the truth soon? The truth,
No,
for us
a
like
cryptic
that.
question. The truth always finds its way out
For sure, but is it soon or not?
soon. Okay. Yep. And you're not gonna like it.
Mm.
I don't know what that means, but I got 3 of cups. So, you know, like I don't know if it's what's it about. Like if it's about person, mm, you know, like you already know, right?
Anybody else got any more questions for us too? Put them in
Yeah.
the chat.
Who passed away? Wait, I'm missing something here. Okay. Oh, I see now. Okay. Okay. Friends. Yeah. Thank you, Tracy. That's so nice of you to say. We appreciate you too. Ah, see. So yeah. Oh, like you know what? I'm gonna link my paper in the chat in case you guys want to read it.
Yeah, actually, it's a really great.
It's about psychic ability and quantum physics, how those can account for supernatural stuff through science. Trying to bring it into the academic mainstream, you know, trying. But I just got it published. So yeah.
Okay, so oh, I'm sorry. I was going to answer this question.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Oh,
Okay. Tracy, yes, but
oh,
here's the thing. it was you astral traveling, and you can be a dream walker if you wanted to. Like
Mm,
where you
okay.
lucid dream and like leave things for yourself and stuff. You can do that.
There you go. I don't know why I did it 4 times. Oh, because it posted to everywhere. That's why. Okay. I was like, "Why is
Yeah,
it doing
here
it?"
everybody gets a copy. uh,
Thanks, Megan. You did read it. Thank you. You geeked
and
out.
and
Yeah.
right here. Okay, so Anna does the
Okay.
card. So Anna,
Sure,
could you
sure.
do a card?
General? Okay, general card. Let's see, for the lovers. Let me get another one. See what context that's gonna be in. Oh, sorry. It has to do with money and lust. Like, so I don't know what that means, but something about like keep doing what you're doing. Um, money wise, like I don't know, man. Hang on, I gotta get another card. That's weird. That makes me sound bad. Okay, so yeah, like it's about being okay. So you need to stick with what for now, like for money, whatever, like what you're doing. Keep doing that, like, and it looks like there's some. Oh wait, hang on. Right. You need to keep doing that for now to avoid okay. Okay. So coming up, there might be some kind of unforeseen like expense, it looks like. You asked, sorry. So keep doing what you're doing with regards to money, like because you need to have some reserve. I never get messages like that ever. Ever, ever, ever. I never get that. So I'm sorry. That's what I just got, but like that's what I just heard and saw in the cards. So whatever you're doing for money, and there's like the lover's card there. So I don't know. But like go ahead and keep it up because you're gonna need some extra coming up. Let me see if I get another, just clarify that. Let me just clarify that really quick. Make sure. It's the same card again. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I
Yep.
guess that answers our question.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah. Wait, who Laurel? Okay, so what else? You got Laurel. Is it Laurel now?
Yes, may I ask the same question,
Okay.
please?
Yeah.
So,
Uh-huh.
Laurel, what
Should I
you
get a
wanted
job?
to if you were lucid dreaming, or were you asking if your vivid dreams were real? Um, as far as that goes, I feel like your spirit guide has been trying to get hold of you in your dreams, Laurel. And you need to let them know that you're ready for them to visit you and for you to take any messages that they're giving you at this time and listen.
Okay. Firewoman. So that could also mean though that you need to find something that you love to do, like something that you really love to do, right? To make money, like that. That's you can take it that way. Like so, lover's card plus money card. Like you need to find something you're passionate about to do so that you can have money, so you don't have like pitfalls, right? Like I don't know what you're doing for the past 12 years, but like find something that speaks to you. So it's not like a chore, right? Like, cause like what Stephanie and I do is not a chore, right? Like I don't view work as a chore at all, right? And so I think at this phase of life for you, like you need to be doing something that you absolutely love. Um, and it doesn't matter if it's anything like what you were doing before. I don't follow those rules. I'll do whatever the hell I want, and you should too, right? Yeah, and be like, yeah, that's. And then there was also Knight of Swords, so it's like forging, like going forward and not caring about what other people say, you know? So just do your own thing if you need.
And that was for
Okay.
Firewoman
Yeah.
5. And
Okay.
Laurel said she can't
I know. I
hear
see.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
sorry. Okay. So, yeah, new directions. Right. Yeah. You got this. You're good.
and then
Yeah.
Laurel was trying to tell you was that your spirit guide is trying to contact you through your dreams. So
Hmm.
before you go to sleep at night, tell your spirit guide, "Hey, I'm ready to see you, and I'm ready to connect with you and receive whatever messages you wanna give me."
Oh,
How can you intentionally astral project? That's a good question
takes
here.
practice. There's you have to practice at it, and if you do
You
it on
do
the
have
first try, you're freaking lucky. Um, that's not common, right? But
right.
there's you can go
I
online
know,
and look at those tapes, like, that they have for that, you know?
right? Like, I can more easily tell my friends, "Hey, I'll see you in your dreams," than
I
I
know.
can
I know,
astral
bitch. I know you did that to me. That's so crazy. That
project.
was so nuts, dude. I can't believe that happened. Yeah,
That
she
was
told me
pretty
that. She's like, "I'll see you in our dreams on Friday," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." Like, I was like, "Sure," and I totally forgot about it, and it happened. And then the dream and, like, I woke up and I was like, "That was weird," and I get on the computer, and I'm on Facebook, and all of a sudden, beep, my instant messenger goes off. She's like, "So, what'd you think about my like, castle or palace," or whatever she said, which is where we were in the dream, and I was like, "Shut up, dude. No way." Like, what? Freaked me out. I was crazy. Yeah.
You can visit me anytime, stuff. I know, right, Meg? Like,
Yeah.
I'll make it sexy.
It was definitely she has handmaidens and shit. She had handmaidens bathing her in a copper tub. It was ridiculous. Like,
If you're gonna do it, you better do it big, okay?
yeah, and they
We're
were
in
scared. She
sync.
called me the white oracle, the like you said, like the
Albino.
handmaidens were scared of me because I was so white.
That's right,
And I was
that's
wearing
right.
future clothes because it was from I was from today, and I was somewhere back in time, and they were like, "What? Who's this?" Yeah, they were terrified, like, all like, scared. It's so funny.
I mean, I yeah, I joke with people, I'm like, "I'll haunt you in your dreams," but it's, like, serious.
Yeah. Oh, right. So, you don't know how you did it. Okay. I so it's that, like, if you did ask before bed to be contacted by your spirit guides, okay. So, yeah, that's usually what happens, right? Like, usually it's by accident the first time, and then you realize that you can do it, and then you try desperately to get back to that same spot. Um, yeah, so in my studies, in my master's program I just finished, that's one of the things I took a class on this, like, on dream analysis, whatever, Jungian dream analysis, and that's one of the things we had to do was practice this and how to do it, and it's literally just repetitive, the same thing every night, setting that intention and, like, doing it over and over again, and making sure you journal right when you wake up because you have like, when we wake up and we open our eyes, right, and get out of bed, it, like, literally erases everything
Crazy.
that we just experienced, so you have to, like when you wake up, you have to not open your eyes right away and, like, try to remember everything you just read, but I don't know if you saw in the news, Japanese scientists just invented an MRI machine that can record your dreams as you dream them and play them back for you when you're awake.
Oh god, that's horrific. I don't
Yeah.
want it.
I don't know if that's true, but it was in the news, so we'll see.
That makes me feel like Minority Report.
You saw your dead dad. Okay,
Okay, so that was
that's a
really him,
visitation.
first of all.
Yeah,
That's really him. When you see passed over in your dreams, it's always them.
right, and that's a
And
visitation dream, right? That's a visitation, like, dream, and they're different, right, than regular dreams. They feel more real, like, you can smell the person, you can feel them, like because I guess someone told me recently, I think it that you don't taste or smell or things in your dreams. Who told me that? Like that most people don't smell things in their dreams or taste things in their dreams.
I do.
I do too. Like that's why I was like, wait, what? So yeah. So if you smelled your dad, like if you hugged him and you smelled how he smelled, like I guess that's not like a normal thing.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Okay. Oh, how did our dancing go? Yes, it went
Amazing.
amazing.
We had so much
We
fun.
we
We
we put
were
up videos
partying.
on social media. You can totally check them out on our profiles. We are nerds. We had the best time ever. Like,
Yeah, we
nobody else
daytime
danced
danced.
with me. but Anna is my disco buddy.
Oh, yeah, dude, like, we daytime dance. We went to a daytime rave, or not a rave, but, like, a lounge club thing in Hollywood. It was hella bougie. It was fun. It was really fun. And it was really crazy because I haven't been out to the club for, like, 25 years, and I walked into the club, and guess who was all there?
Everybody you knew.
Stephanie. Everyone I knew. Like, everybody was like, "Anna, Anna." I was like, "Holy shit." Oh my god. It's like everybody just, 25 years older. It was really bizarre, actually. I was not expecting that at all. It was really awesome,
It
though.
was it was a pretty awesome experience, and I love that that's one of the things that I have so, like, we're all born with certain attributes that are parts of our soul that, actually, like, give you certain, like, blessings, right? One of mine is to be fortunate, and any situation I'm in, it usually turns out really good as far as that goes, and so, like, when we when we were, like, doing all this, I knew immediately we were gonna do VIP, just like, boom, and it was just, like, exactly what we needed and deserved and asked for.
Like, we walked in that club, and, like, immediately, I see my friend, the DJ guy, Mark Lewis, and he's like, "Anna, come up here in this like, do I really care that much? Not really, but it was still cool. It was still cool to be like, like, I couldn't believe people remembered me, actually. That was cool. I was, like, happy about that.
It was awesome. It was the
Yeah,
best,
it
actually.
was, it was, so, yeah, like, that is, so Laurel is saying right now that most people dream in black and white. What are you talking about?
Ye
That's a joke, right?
No.
What? How do you dream
Yeah,
in black and white? That's not how we see.
right. I don't know, it's gotta be a brain thing, but I knew about that one.
Oh, there's a no joke? Wow, I did not know that. I don't know how I don't know that. That's crazy. Um,
Quixotic dancer, um,
Alaska?
I don't feel like it's gonna be Alaska, but I do feel like it's gonna be, like, something like that, like Montana, Wyoming type place, even Washington, but I just don't feel like it's gonna be Alaska.
Alaska. Cold. No, it's gonna be somewhere warmer than that.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. I dream in color, like, every time. Like, what? I mean, that's crazy to me. But I also talk to myself all day long every day in my head, so that's not normal either, I guess.
Well, but also people who astral travel a lot probably do too and have more vivid dreams because we're going to that other side lobby, you know?
Right.
And I don't know
Yes.
if you guys have
Yeah.
seen that movie Soul by,
Oh, the Pixar movie?
yes.
That
Have
movie
you
freaked
seen
me
it?
out. Let me tell you why. Like, when I died, okay, like, and also the fabric, how he's able to grab onto the fabric of space? That shit, I see that, like,
I
all
loved it, I do too,
often.
that's why I was so happy seeing it because I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, they're showing all the things."
Yeah, they did show all the things in that movie. It was really weird. I was like, "Dude, someone worked on this movie that's obviously had a near-death experience," because, like like, that was really close to what I saw. Just like how the people were on the conveyor belt too, like, going up, like, that's what I saw that shit, like, too, and I saw that movie way after I died, like, it's
Right, right, no, I understand, and, like, that and, how they showed oh gosh, how everybody has, like, their personalities after they die, you know? Like,
Oh,
it
I did.
stays in
Yeah, that
you
was
did
that that was the most surprising thing to me when "Oh, I'm still plastic me, whoa," and then be like, but that recognition that, like, sarcastic, dry attitude still prevailed after persisted rather after I was physically dead. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, "You can't get rid of this." Literally. It is
yeah,
who
and
I
I
am.
think they showed the Akashic records in that movie too, if I
Yeah,
recall
they did.
correctly.
Uh-huh. Oh
Yeah.
my god. You They did. Remember I told you the other day when I went to my Akashic Records that I saw, like, my tricycle in a glass case, and isn't in that movie a scene where they have, like, things in, like, glass? Oh my god, I didn't even put that together when I watched it. Holy shit. Weird. That was strange.
Yeah.
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 Weird, weird, weird.
Isn't that
That
crazy?
was really weird. Yeah.
It
So,
was
yeah,
it
like,
I
so
loved
Tracy
it though.
th what was that?
I was just like, I loved it though because it depicted so many things that I've seen, like, oh, the astral traveling, especially like
Yeah.
when they show like the guy with the sign, the
Oh, oh,
astral
oh, the
traveling
sign
sign.
spinner guy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. On his boat, like, he's like the mystic guy, but he's really just like some like,
I feel.
he's just some, like, rando dude that's spinning a sign on the corner somewhere. He's dissociating. He's just dissociated out, like, forgot about that, totally, it's totally true, it's totally true.
That's
Yeah.
that's so accurate.
Yeah, it's a library and a museum, like, that's what I saw anyway. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah, that's exactly what it is, and, like,
yeah,
you have, like, these different pa palatial museum
right,
portions with, like, every kinda story you can imagine.
right,
I
and
mean,
guys in monk robes, like, everywhere, like, I had people milling about that were just, like, hooded robes, like, and there was 3 of them that were helping me, and the 3 of them had distinct personalities. One was, like, really talking about going, the other one was, like, super, like like, quiet and just, like, judging, then the other one was, like, a big academic nerd, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's me in my 3 most"
right, and anytime you dream of houses, guys, you're dreaming about yourself,
Right,
and if
yeah,
you're dreaming about something on the other side that you're visiting, that's like a building, believe that that's your museum of your stories.
right,
Uh, I
yeah,
actually have worked on building mine on the other side through lucid dreaming.
yeah. It's
And
called Soul.
yeah, the Disney movie is called Soul,
Yep, and Trent Reznor does all the music for it.
which is
He
so
did all the
cool.
music. Yeah, yeah. Nine Inch Nails. Um,
I was like, did they make me?
yeah,
It was
Nine
a
Inch
beautiful movie though.
he's
And like the way that they showed it so fast, like he died so fast and he didn't feel it. That's
yeah,
another thing too. Is
wow,
guys like people like myself, mediums like myself and Anna, we know you don't feel it. Like if you were death, you don't feel it.
right, I mean, like, I felt something, but it wasn't like yeah, it was not that. It was a different process happening in my body. Cellular respiration. But,
Hmm.
yeah, it doesn't yeah, you leave before you actually die. You,
Hmm.
like, pop out of body before you actually die.
Before you're
Um,
actually gone. Yeah.
yep, yep. So, yeah, you guys, like well, I appreciate you guys asking your questions tonight and, like, take a look at my paper, take a look at Stephanie's class, see some or, the videos from us out
Yes.
dancing. We're out dancing. There's lots of incriminating videos online about that right now. Um,
Right. Oh yeah. We have so many of us dancing out in public. And
yeah,
we'll do it
or me
again.
just being excessively bougie and, like, really
You know
LA.
what? Also, if you're in the LA area and you want us to come do a party of yours, and come do a psychic reading or something, then come to our site and book us. I mean, that would be a fabulous time. Or if you know of some festivals that you want us to show up at and do an appearance,
As long as
let us
it doesn't conflict with my teaching schedule.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys, no, thank you for being here every week. We really appreciate it. And like,
Yes.
yeah, we're going over some topics for next week. We'll post probably tomorrow. I'll post the link for the live for next week,
Okay.
and we're gonna have some interesting stuff coming up that we're gonna talk about. So we look forward to having you guys in on the discussion. Right? So,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Anna has very liquid eyes. What does that mean? Thanks, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, your eyes are liquid.
Tripping.
So,
Yeah, you guys, well, we appreciate you guys and, you know, like, come ready to engage in the conversation and ask your questions as long as they're not about exes or
you're
pretty
right,
much
right.
yeah.
You don't want your ex back, guys. You just
Don't.
don't want to do it. You already visited that. Okay, wait. And Whitney has to go potty.
Yeah,
So
okay,
thank
guys.
you, everyone. Lots of
Okay,
love.
bye,
We'll see
guys.
you next